If you want instant access to new videos as they're uploaded, then please click on the subscribe button. Also, don't forget to comment on the videos, and if you're interested in learning more about BetAngel, visit betangel.com today and download a free trial.
So let's switch to the next race and see what we can find here. We'll have a cursory view of all the different charts that are going on and see what that's indicating to us, if anything. There seems to be a bit of money for owner-occupier. And there's absolutely nothing for Marlpit Oak, which is interesting. So I will add Marlpit Oak on the right-hand side here so I can see what's going on this one. We said owner-occupier, didn't we? We did. So yeah, that's interesting. Tend to keep the favourite on the screen here because we're always interested in that. That takes up the most volume in a market. And so that will determine a number of things in the market. I actually think that owner-occupier is the one that they like, and they're not so keen on the favourite. And it's funny, the favourite's called significant move, so it'll be interesting to see if actually we do get a significant move from the favourite. Okay, they're backing it at the moment. So that's the top end of its traded range. We'll keep an eye on that. And we're now looking for clues as to what's going on elsewhere. Owner-occupier has bounced a little. And they don't seem to like keychain. Marlpit Oak, they absolutely hate. But it's at such big prices, there's no liquidity there. Let's have a pop at keychain. If it breaks past where it's traded before, it'd be interesting to see what happens. Okay, it's bounced at that particular point. Well, that's not unusual. You can see a little bit of money at 5.8 here. I think it's weak. I think that money at 5.8 is going to be tested, and then we'll see if it's real money or not. They like the favourite. They like the favourite. I know the favourite's bounced. If you rewind the video, you'll see the favourite's bounced off of the bottom, but I think it's going to continue down. If it does, that should support our position. Marlpit Oak could go off at hundreds at this rate. So loads more money at 5.8. I'm going to sit here and watch that. I'm not worried about my position at the moment. Obviously, I could face a loss if it goes much lower. But can you see that money didn't stay around for long at 5.8? So that could be the money that's now sitting at sixes. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on this. Keychain doesn't look particularly weak any longer. I'd say owner-occupier looks weaker at this particular stage. I may actually no, I'll leave it as it is. Again, money at 5.8. So this is interesting. You know, there's obviously there. Look, can you see what happened there? You can tell that there is something going on at or around the current price, because there was a big back order there that came in at 5.8. If we see that happen again and it pushes the price lower, we're going to have to get out of this trade. But if it goes all the way up to 5.8 and then gets backed in again, then we probably want to put some closing positions at 5.8. But at the moment, we've just got to see if anything interesting is happening elsewhere. The problem we're having at the moment is there's no oomph in this market to push the price on this one out. And we really need to see the favourite come back down and start pushing a little bit lower, and preferably something else getting backed in. But owner-occupier is looking very weak now. I may be tempted to jump in on owner-occupier as well. We'll have a look. So yeah, there's a lot of money stacking up on this side. There's been a fair bit of support. It's not looking particularly weak any longer, so we may have to take a bit of a bath on this one. I'm just interested to see if this money gets taken, if any support comes in for it or not. I get the feeling that this just isn't real here. I mean, we saw it at 5.8 and it got backed in heavily to there, but this just doesn't feel right to me. Money at 5.4, 5.5 I'm staring at the moment. Not too worried about what's going on the favourite. You know, I think the favourite will get backed in again at some point, but I'm more interested in what's going on over here. It's a jumps race, so these tend to be slightly weaker. A little bit of money, 5-6 there. I don't know if you saw that. Owner occupiers not. It's coming in a little bit. I think we're reasonably safe on that. Not seeing any money on keychain. Not seeing any true money on keychain, but this is holding it up. This is stopping me from making this trade positive, which is pretty annoying. Significant move has drifted gently, but still a bit of money coming for it. But we're stuck on this at the moment. Whoever is in the market at these prices pretty much has us by the balls, I'm afraid. All we can do is sit and wait. There's nothing we can do about it unless if we want to slap 5 grand in the market and push it back in the other direction. It's possible they may take profits as we approach the off, but because it's a jumps race, they could jump at almost any moment. Money's gone at 5.4. It'll go at 5.5, and there it goes. There you go. Can you see how that was false money there, effectively? I've got to make a decision. There's only 30 seconds left, and they're near the post. So we are going to have to take this position out. We're going to have to do it at a loss. And we can get a small profit on the other side here. They're looking pretty ready. I'm getting nervous. But there we go. You know, we were victims to whoever was sat on this side of the market there. There was nothing we could do about that. If they would have not had that money there, I'm sure the price would have gone up. And we would have at least broken even, but, you know, we had to take our loss there. We did get a little bit out on this side, which helped mitigate some of the loss we made on that side, so we ended up 22 down overall. Bit disappointing, but you can't win them all.
If you're interested in learning more about BetAngel, visit betangel.com and download a free trial today.